Well, hello everybody. Now that our recording has started, my partner in crime, the snake oil salesman there, Rick, and our I don't know what the heck you are, our bestest
I'm
buddy,
just a guy.
Lucas C. We picked him up. He was out thumbing a ride off the freeway, so we picked him up. So anyway,
Hey, well,
we have been jabbering for the last few minutes about the biggest news in the NASCAR planet, and that is, let me
Dun dun dun.
da-da. Well, wrong one.
Oops.
that's the real one. That's the one we've had for a little.
Go. There we go.
My first look at it first off, we knew we've had the CAD for a week and a half or so, Jim.
About a week, yeah.
About a week, yeah. So we knew we overlaid it, and we knew there was nothing the same on the car. The only fake out they do is they kind of do the headlights, make it look like the headlights are the same, which they're not. They pushed all that out, and that intake, where the intake is, they kind of make that look like the same, but it's not. It's totally different. And then, of course, the brake ducts are in another planet. The hood's completely new. The front end of the car, after the hood is completely new. The sides are all completely new. Anything they could touch legally, because they can't touch the wheel wells, right?
Right.
And they can't touch that rocker panel, and they can't touch the greenhouse or the trunk. But they changed everything on that car. It might, because of that sticker, that Camaro looking
the Chevy sticker on the side.
But that thing now bows like a basketball almost. It goes around and then comes down inside the car.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes the car longer, but where it meets the under tray, it makes it exactly the same.
Yeah.
So the car is technically longer if you got a measuring tape out, right?
Like from the nose to the end.
From the nose to the end, it's maybe half an inch longer, because
but then it has to come back in.
Too much. But it's if you at a quick glance, you look at it and go, they didn't do anything. No, they did. They changed everything.
Oh, that arrow on the side is.
I don't know. I don't know about anybody else, but at the quick glance, it looked different to me the first time I saw it this morning.
With the side,
I've overlaid the body several times.
The side, I don't know what they're doing there. That's some kind of arrow. It's pretty insane what's going on the side of the car, because they can work in that area, right?
Well, don't go too far into that, because that's something you really can't tell from the photos, and maybe
it's there.
Talking about too much. But
but it's something's going on there. I don't know what it is, but I'm no aerodynamist. But boy, that whole side, they got some wild stuff going on there.
Yeah.
And then the back is totally different. I don't know if you can turn it around, Jim. Or
I don't have a back view of it on here.
Of course, they can't touch the greenhouse. They can't touch the wheel wells. They can't touch the rocker. Can't touch the trunk. But anything they could touch, they touched.
And where the previous body, the taillights were just decal stuck on there, the taillights are actually embossed, and they stick out like they do on the Ford. And they made a change on the back bumper. On the current, there's a let me go to this so you can see my fingers. On the back bumper, there's currently a lip about that high that kind of sticks out from the bumper, maybe half an inch. And what they did is they took that and extended that up the entire height of the bumper. The bumper overall height isn't any different, and it doesn't come out any farther, but it's just they extended it all the way up so the bumper face is one smooth, and I think that's going to make it better for pushing and being pushed, and you won't have, that little bit. You can imagine it probably caused a little of that on some of the other cars, especially with bumping and bouncing and stuff like that. So I
Mhm.
think it's probably going to be a little.
Well,
little
when we
smoother
got
for
the
me.
CAD, we were thinking they kept saying, "Oh, minor changes, and then we get the CAD, and it's like, dude, minor changes. You can leave anything the same.
Yeah.
There's nothing on that car that's the same, except for the mandated stuff. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
greenhouse
And
but
I.
it looks awesome. I tell you, with
Mhm.
those new openings on the side, they pushed
Yeah.
out that big inlay and that rounded uh where they go to the intake. I don't know if they're creating down. I don't know what they're doing. I
and
mean,
and
these are engineers, you know.
the dual exhaust vents that go through the hood. I realized they have a name for that Y exit from the radiator through the hood. They call that the radiator pants.
Ah,
It works.
man.
It fits. They call it the pants.
How about the radiator exit? But whatever.
No, the pants. I like the
Pants.
It looks great. I mean,
I think it looks cool.
I don't think the photo doesn't really show the sides that well.
Mm-mm.
And the photo doesn't. When you overlay it, you really can see it. Maybe we'll do that for the club on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Jim will overlay it.
Yeah.
But
it's a really good looking car, and I think
It is.
there were so many people that were expecting something massive. They were expecting, oh, we're going to see a new Malibu or an SS or
Yeah.
Monte Carlo. They were looking for something else, some completely new car, because we're seeing so much AI crap or designs by knuckleheads like me that are being put on the internet, and they're posting these pictures of, oh, this is the new Chevy they're coming out. This is the new Ford or Toyota or whatever you want. This is what they're coming out with. How many times have you seen a new El Camino?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
that's
the
what they're
reality is they're race cars now. Okay,
the reality. Yeah, the reality
been
is
race cars since 1993.
Yeah,
The
have
last
produced-
front bumper, was 1992.
yeah, they
Like Kyle
produced a good
Petty
looking
said.
another good
Petty-
looking car. Yeah,
Kyle Petty said the last stock car was 1950 something. You know,
Yeah.
so but the
I
reality
know.
is the last time they actually used parts from cars was 92, where they had to run, remember the front plastic bumpers, and then 93 they dumped them for that flat just piece of sheet metal.
mm-hmm.
And we've never had, I mean, at least the cars resemble the cars now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've always felt that
all
way.
the way we went all the way through the 90s, where in the 2000s, where they didn't even, it was kind of the Gen 6
Mm-hmm.
where they brought back with the SS, they brought back the look,
And
some of the features of the car, where
that's
started
when I
seeing it
came
again.
back to the sport, was when the Gen 6 hit. And I was like,
Yeah,
I saw
and this car's carried that on. That same
yeah,
tradition.
I really love. I've been pro as far as a visual. I've been extremely pro of this next gen.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
Yeah, and the Gen
I've always
6
thought it was a great looking race car, in my personal opinion.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Gen 6 kind of started it, and then the next gen basically took the Gen 6 and just put a better chassis on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's really all they've done. They took the Gen 6 car and put a better chassis on it,
yeah,
so that they could race more different places, street courses, so forth. But no, they did a great job. I was expecting a lot less, and then if you have the CAD, you get to see more.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we'll share that with the club. You'll be able to see. I mean, there's no way that you would be satisfied with the 22 Chevy to build a 20s, 26,
26.
25, well, 25 or 26 car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
we
mean, no, it's not even close, guys. It's not even in the
there's
ballpark.
there's yeah, it's not as dramatic as like the Toyotas did, and especially the Fords did, but it is, the more you look at the subtle differences, the more you're seeing it's a complete new body. And they really did a nice job of smoothing it out. And let's keep our fingers crossed that it races just that much better.
Yeah. So let me speak for everybody out there. So what you're saying here, what you're saying here is that we're getting a brand new all over Camaro Chevrolet from Salvino's
Chevrolet.
JR Models.
Absolutely.
Totally retool.
We are destroying an old mold to make a new mold. Yes.
There
Well,
you go.
you get to keep the greenhouse. That's all the cards kept the greenhouse. So you get
Good
the
thing.
greenhouse and you get the trunk.
Mhm.
You
Good
get it,
thing.
and it still has to line up on the under tray, and the wheel wells have to stay the same. So the wheel wells, where it lines up on the under tray, and the back bumper and the trunk and the roof, that's the same on every car. Windows.
Yep.
But yeah, they shocked me. I was really expecting minimal changes
Mhm.
Mhm.
and major change, especially the front of the car was a lot more than I expected.
Yeah,
Mhm.
The hood where
definitely.
it fell down, but then the side is just insane. I don't know what they got going on there. I have no clue. I mean, I don't know what it is, but they got lines and like little tunnel things going around. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
I don't even
Little
know how to
little
explain
stuff.
it. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to
Yeah,
see how it
really.
runs. And it's cool. We needed a new Chevy since
Yeah.
we
Yeah, we
got a
did.
new Toyota and a Ford. So now we got a new Chevy. And I like the idea that they did keep uh, the Gen 6 tradition to where it still has that opening and you can
Hmm.
relate to it. They could have just got rid of that opening and made it a round blob, which
Mhm.
would probably have been
Yeah.
better. But they still tried to keep some of that Camaro-y look to the car, which
Mhm.
I appreciate because it makes it look like a real car instead
Yeah.
of just a flat out race car, which it really is. But no, the cars, like Kyle Petty said, they haven't been stock since 1950,
Yep.
and he's right. That is a true statement. And they really got bad after 92. Not
Oh,
bad. They were great
no, bad.
cars. Don't get me wrong.
I
But
couldn't stand them.
Oh, the bananas.
the only one I
I
couldn't stand was the
couldn't.
wing on the car tomorrow. That was
Yeah.
that was a step too far for me. But you know what? It's history. It
Yeah.
got us
Thank
to where we're
goodness
at.
it
You
did.
know, and that was the first step. And great job. I don't know about. I'm excited about it. We're stoked, and we can't wait
Yeah.
to. We will have our final pricing because we grouped it together with the Toyota and the windshield for the 84. So Adam should have it. We should be cutting a PO Monday morning and sending them off to be cut. And I think Jim got him everything he needs so he can
I
get
think
the
so.
number down to the final dollar.
What
And
what are you thinking is going to be our first 26 car with
I can't say. I'd
you
have to
don't have?
kill you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You already know what it is, but I'd have to kill you.
Okay.
Not allowed to say anything till January.
What do you think is going to be our second?
Can't. We're not allowed to say.
Probably somebody's primary colors.
Kyle Larson.
That no, because the
Kyle Larson got the championship car.
let's
So
see. Yeah, because
there
this
it
is
is, guys. That's what
this,
you're looking
February?
at.
Is that February?
Yeah, I think it's February.
I think
Oh,
so.
that's a
And
great. That's great.
And
I
that's
like
what
that.
they got to inject those next week before we send the mold off.
Yep.
So that'll be the final one. If you want any more of those, they're all over the place. So we made them for a long time.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's plenty of them out there for the rest of our lives.
Yep.
So yeah, say goodbye. It's gone.
Bye.
I've used to
Yeah,
be.
bye. See ya.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great finish. It was fun. It was
that's awesome.
exciting. I love it. It had controversy. It had, it had the whole thing, has everybody bitching that wants to go back to the 36 races. Oh, it should be 10 races. Oh, it should be one on each type of track. I mean, a million ideas. I'm still the believer in I want to watch the final on one day.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to get my pencil out and add up a box score here. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I want whoever's leading champion, be done with it. You go back to 36 races, I'll tell you what would happen, Matt. You go back to 36 races and we'll go back to the old school. Winning Daytona will be the championship.
yeah.
It will, because no one's going to watch except for us hardcore lovers of NASCAR
Hmm.
Then they
to
do
see who the champion is.
then they make the last race of the year Daytona. That would be
Yeah.
that's going to be the big one that everybody's going to
No,
want.
but I mean
Make it the last one.
that's what's gonna happen, because at 36, halfway through the season, you're gonna know who the players are,
Yeah.
you know? And so, it in the way they do the points, yeah, they could, inflate the points for wins, but you're gonna get by half season, you're gonna get guys just finishing, not going for the extra points, not going for the making sure hey, I got a lead. I'm going to protect it, and you're going to get that old school racing. I
Mhm.
mean, right now
Yeah.
they've created total chaos. And why would you give away total chaos to back to
Yeah.
points racing? I don't want to see points racing. I want to
No.
see total. I love the total chaos, but that's my opinion. You could disagree. Everybody disagrees. Everybody's got a better answer, I don't
Yeah.
think there really is a good one. But if you do go to 36, uh, you're you're going to lose people to halfway, 2/3 of the way. It's not going to be a must watch. Don't forget those last few races leading into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking for a winner to get in. So I mean, you got crazy stuff going on there, right? And then you got a 10 race run, so you got 13 races that are much see TV, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
And so it a 36 championship, which is, we know that's probably the hardcore old way of thinking. But what would happen was Daytona would become more important, which I don't think
Yeah.
is a bad thing. But I mean, I love the playoffs. I thought it was wild, you know, because
Yeah.
you knew with the tires the way they were blowing, you knew that he wasn't going to get a free run to the end. You know
That
what
did
I mean?
having the tires do that did make
Yeah.
the race that much more exciting that
And
you
I want to
weren't
give,
exactly
Yeah.
sure what was going to happen.
you know what? And I want to give Goodyear credit. And I don't think anyone does. G- You know, all those tires blowing, you know, Goodyear had to make it. Let's face it, Goodyear can make a tire that can run 500 miles anywhere.
Hmm.
That you would never change a tire. They did it in the 60s. Okay. So you can make cars that don't need tires that don't need changed, right? But yet Goodyear was willing to, I'm going to say, eat up a little bit of their reputation with the failures, right? To
Hmm.
create better racing. And
Oh yeah.
hats off to Goodyear for doing that. Because a lot of manufacturers wouldn't do that.
Mhm.
No.
And so for them to make a tire that goes faster, wears out faster, and creates better excitement in racing, good for them, man. That a big corporation normally wouldn't do that. So it shows they really care about the sport.
Mhm.
And want to give a little shout out to our Goodyear partner, which gives us a
Absolutely.
nice license,
Mhm.
and for not being, oh, we don't want our tires to fail. You know what I mean? And that was the old school thinking,
Mhm.
and that's why we would have races where, Indy 500s where they wouldn't even change the tires, wouldn't even think about it. Maybe a right front, but rarely a tire change. Now you have to change tires all the time.
Yes.
And, I
Yeah.
love it. But yeah, great season. You can say poor Danny, poor Christopher Bell, poor whatever, poor you, poor that.
Every one
Kyle
of the
Larson's
other
the
guys,
champion.
every last one of the others. Yeah, poor them, because they all didn't get it.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, this has
I'll-
been, as Marco said, this has been going on for most of his life. No, the chase has been going on for years and years.
Yeah.
We have not. I mean, technically, Jeff Gordon won 7 titles. Jimmy Johnson won 4. If you want to go 36 race, right? So we've been doing this for a long time. Get over it.
Yeah, that's right. When did it start? When did it all? When did that start?
It's been I don't even know the year, but it was back when Jeff and Jimmy were battling.
Yeah. Wow.
Long time ago, and they're old men. So,
yeah. The early aughts, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, the old cry of 36 races is pretty old.
Wow. Yeah. Really.
Well, the first one was, remember, it was I think a 10 race shootout, and you had to add up the points, and everybody figured out, nobody wants to add up points. I even hate the motocross races where they do the 3 heats, and then you're sitting there having to figure out who the hell the winner is.
Where it
drives me crazy.
3 main events one night. Yeah, it's kind of funky, but it's like having 3 motos. So
I want a Daytona 500. Whoever crosses the line wins. Okay.
Yeah.
So, it was a good show, and it was another great one. I hope they don't change it too much and screw it up. But if they do, I'll still watch. I love the racing.
Yeah.
But I think they've made it the way they got it now. It's desperation. You got to win to get in. You got to win those stage points. I mean, they've created total chaos.
If it had been the old style, we never would have had Ross Chastain ride the wall.
That's true. That's true.
We missed out on that.
Well, also the old way. The old way, you could just play it safe and be super. Yeah, you could play it safe all season and just be consistent. You wouldn't even have to really win races, and you could win the championship. The old. Well, I think
didn't Matt Kenseth win the championship, winning 1 race?
Yeah. And the controversy, I can't remember the stats, but it was the 85 season. That was a real big. Oh man, everybody was crazy. Everybody was for sure that it should have been Bill Elliott because he won so many races. But Darrell Waltrip was so consistent with way less races that he won, and he won the championship. And that's the kind of stuff that would play out in the old way.
See, remember,
and so everybody would kind of if you were at that point, I just got to come in. What if I finish in the top 7? Top 10 or top 7. I just stay out of trouble. I'll just cruise around the last couple of races. I can win the championship. That kind of stuff would happen. And now they're kind of no, they got to fight right to the end.
Yeah, it's a dogfight to get in the Final 4.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to lay it all on the line the whole way through that damn playoffs. Is that near beer?
No, it's Zevia Black Cherry Cola.
Oh, okay.
It's sweetened with stevia, so it doesn't screw up my A1C. Gatorade Zero, but yours
water.
Yours has pollutant sweeteners in it.
Actually, it's fake.
Mine's water.
I
it just has pollutant.
I put water in there with the squirt stuff. That squirt stuff I like.
I just got old-fashioned water with natural pollutants.
Good old chlorine.
So, anyways, we got a brand new Chevy, I'm psyched about the Chevy.
Yeah, that is
What
really
I'm
cool.
psyched about is it's so different. I was,
Yeah.
kept being told it's going to be minor, 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 and then we get it, and because we get the CAD, so
Mhm.
we overlay and we go, there ain't nothing minor about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This car doesn't line up, So I mean, we knew right off that what we had, and
Mhm.
it was a bummer we had to hold it back. And then bummer, we have so many cool things going on, and we can't tell you.
Hmm.
Yep.
But we can tell you. We can move on to the IndyCar update. How's the Lotus 38 coming, Matt? Get
What's
everyone an update because
what
it's
is
in your
what is
hand.
that? What Lotus 38?
Yeah, 'cause
We are we got the masters all ready, and we're going to be making some more molds, and hopefully I'll be kicking some out here shortly, because so far everything's looking really good.
you think in the next couple weeks?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's moving
Yeah.
really
So
well.
and
The
then
the new masters, all the new stuff that I received to create the new masters with, they're so nice, man. It was so worth the time we took and kept redoing that
Yep.
and redoing it and
Yeah.
redoing it. The new pieces are just spectacular, and they're looking real good. I got them smoothed out. We're going to have really nice pieces that'll pop out of these molds. I'm trying to make them to where the least amount of prep work to get, you're not going to have to really kill yourself to sand
So
and
soon
smooth things. So
it'll be quick. So
it'll be
we're in the
it's going to
stretch
be really
run.
cool.
It's up to Matt. I got the photo etch. I got the spun
Excellent.
metal. I got the
Yeah.
spun metal. Jim's finishing up the drivers. Jim's got all the 3D printed parts already sitting here on my floor.
There,
And
Mhm.
got everything that I needed to do.
drivers coming soon.
Mhm.
Seatbelt stuff's all here. Really.
Yep.
And Clay's got
Once,
the decals drawn. He's got the original car I built
oh
to
man,
fit the
that's cool.
decals perfectly. And then Clay's going to do the build to the 82. And I think Matt's going to do the 19, right, Matt?
Okay.
You know what, Matt? Me and you will both do one, and then that way there'll be progress. One of us will have progress.
Yeah. Wait, which one's the 19? It's the green one, right?
No, the STP one.
I want to do the green one.
Oh, you want to do the 82?
Yeah, I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
But I got to do.
I'm going to do both, but
I'm just relieved I don't have to.
I'm excited about. It was amazing. Clay is so excited about doing this car.
Cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, you do have to get him tires right away because the tires, remember, are thinner, and so he could do the white walls and the Firestones. He needs a set of tires quick. So then we'll turn that in. So I'm thinking maybe about 6 weeks, 7 weeks at the most. We'll be shipping those things.
Yes.
Yeah. So they're right here.
And then everything goes smooth.
The other beauty is, I think a January add-on is going to be Castroneves with the road course decals, and the wings will be up there soon that you can purchase. That you can do Long Beach, but also all the helmet and uniform decals. The sheet is beautiful. It's already ordered, and so Clay, and then we got the Kyle Larson. That's going to be a kid of the month, guys. There's the Helio. I think Halo comes out the month before. I can't remember exactly, but the
that's
Helio,
a pretty car.
and then we got check out these decals. So that's the Indy car, and then minus the tires, right? And then look at all this other stuff. There's the road course wings and all the add-on, and the uniform and helmet you could see in there if you look real close. He did everything, man. Shield, the whole bit. I mean, beautiful job, Clay. And
that looks great.
I can't wait to build that one. Indy 500 winners. I got to still build my Polo. I just been busy with the 38. Kind of took up a lot of time, and so I got to get on it and do my Polo car before I do this one. And then, of course, guys, as you know, there's the roll course wings. But as you know, we got a total approval on the 2020 Indy 500 winner, Takuma Sada, which worst case scenario, it will come out with the 2026 Indy 500 winner. If something happens in between. And then we also have the 110th running of the Indy 500 car.
Mhm.
That's coming out with the Castro Nevis. So that'll be yeah. We don't know if the background's going to be that or the Speedway. The girls haven't answered it, but that's the car. Looks cool, huh? Kind of looks like
That's pretty
AJ's
cool.
car.
It does.
Doesn't look like Ferrucci's car.
A
Yeah.
little
It
bit.
reminds me of Ferrucci's.
Yeah, but and then we'll just see how it goes, from there. But I'm excited. And then Toyota would probably be second quarter because, of course, they're going to do the Chevy first because we have some promises for January, February, January. We got to get 2 Chevys out in the first quarter, and then we'll get a Toyota out right away. The new Toyota. So it's going to be exciting times.
Yeah, definitely.
And then add the 83 to 85 Ford for next year.
Yes.
And, we got some cool stuff coming, man. And what else we got? And then hopefully, let's see how the economy goes. Hopefully we can get that damn funny car out. We're going to, hell or high water, we're going to get that funny car out next year. So
Yeah, that is
higher
gonna
hell
be.
water. I mean, you have to go into debt for that sucker.
Yeah.
And we probably will. That's typical of this company. I mean, we're that's what happens when you run a garage band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You got to have that Marshall amp, right?
But
Even though
we're
you
gonna
can't
Yeah.
afford it.
we're gonna have
You
a
know,
whole new crowd of people building Salvino's models that may have never heard of us. All of a sudden, they're the guys who haven't had a new funny car in what 20, 30 years, Matt.
Something like that.
And just like our guys hadn't had a new model in a few years, and they
Right.
were looking for that 1970s olds, and all of a sudden here these 2 idiots come out with it, and we started feeding that beast, and IndyCar people who hadn't had a new IndyCar model in years, and now
since 1993.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're bringing in that same thing to the NHRA field, and there's some of our
It'll just take
Wayne
off from
Stevens,
there.
he's just
Yeah.
chomping at the bit to get to do that. So it's going to be a great service for another market, and we'll eventually have others for other markets down the years. But this is cool. I'm excited about it. I got the sample sitting over my shoulder back there that I'm just itching to show off, and the guy in the middle there won't let me. But because he doesn't want everybody calling him every day, when are you going to have it? When are you going to have it?
But we're gonna have it when we have it.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to get a Chevy, a Toyota done, and then we'll look towards that. But and then to put a time frame on it, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, it's again, we're going to use a different supplier. We're going to be making the tooling most likely here in the United States.
Yeah.
And we're doing the Chevy and the Ford, or Toyota, which is going to speed up the time quite a bit.
Yep.
So, we want to definitely try and have that Chevy for January.
That would be so
our
cool.
goal. We're shooting for January, February at the latest.
Yeah.
But and then the Toyota for Q2, and that'll be awesome. Then we'll have all the teams. We'll get Joe Gibbs back in the game.
Yep.
Right.
And hopefully, I don't know what's going on over at Jordan. I read Facebook, and you never know what to believe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like BS story after BS
Oh
story.
yeah.
So I don't know what the story is.
You never know what to believe anymore because it could be real. It could be AI generated anymore. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I don't know where Jordan stands on his lawsuit. If they're close to settling it. I haven't heard a word about it. So
yep.
hopefully that all gets settled. I hope for the sake of the sport,
Mhm.
because
Yes.
Jordan's team is a huge asset for NASCAR.
Absolutely.
It is
But
absolutely. It's a pull.
and we don't know all the little details of, you know, we're not attorneys, we're not whatever, so I just like to see it all come back together so that we can do some of those cars and see that team expand,
Yep.
because I think we've seen a downturn in that team. Distractions, no matter where they come from, if it's the front office, if it's whatever, I think it hurts the performance on the track.
It does.
And
There's no doubt it
I
does.
really believe that they didn't perform as good as they could have this year, and if everything was kosher. But anyways, they got a great team, and it more to the party. And I think let's watch out for our Connor Zillich next year. That I've heard rumor that he 27 is going to run the double,
Mm.
and at that age, who knows? I've heard people say that I haven't seen Formula One pundits. They never bring up Americans, and to bring up Connor Zillich, that he could possibly be a superstar in F1. You know, who
Yeah.
knows? I mean, maybe Cadillac goes after who. We don't know. We have no idea. I seen the Cadillac testing, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
Sergio was running around. Although it could have been AI generated, I just didn't know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to know what to believe anything anymore, but it looked like it was real.
Hey, somebody. I don't have it on here. Somebody on the Builders Club took this ugly face and put it on Santa Claus.
Uh,
I make a good Santa Claus.
But anyways, yeah, got great stuff. So let's go through the kits we got, Jim. We got some great stuff coming. So let's get current.
Okay, let me
Right
remove some
now,
stuff. You tell me what you want, and I'll load them up.
yeah, well, we got the Kyle Petty car and Richard Petty available right now. We got the if we just go backwards a little bit, we got that one available right now. We got the the Spectre Oil car, the Renier Racing, available right now for immediate shipping.
Mm-hmm. Give me a moment. I will
That's
find
all
it.
right. And then we got, what was the add-on for that one?
Is it the?
Uh,
Is
oh,
it the?
the Chase Elliott Band-Aid car. Yeah, that's a cool car. I love that Gray Ghost. That's Gel Junior's favorite too. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a cool car too, though. That Band-Aid car. And by the way, we have figures there that you could buy to kind of look like Chase Elliott. You have to do a little painting and stuff, but
Yep.
yeah,
You
you
can.
can
You
kind of
can.
recreate that scene. You
Do.
know,
I'm looking for.
but
You can even take this and put a watermelon in his hands if that make you
yeah,
happy.
yeah, but and then coming forward, we have the Ross Chastain, which is delivered. It is here, and so they delivered all those yesterday. So they're just going to go out with of course, the Castro Neves is coming. That's going to be January, but the Ross Chastain is going to go out with the kits, and the kit of the month is gosh dang,
Let me remove
trying to
that.
think what it is.
Mhm.
The one.
Kid of the month.
Oh, it's the Hendrick car. The Hendrick.
Yeah. The number 500 car.
Fine. Yeah, now that'll be here Monday, Tuesday. So we're just going to ship them all together. That one and the Blaney and
Yeah. There you go.
I love that car. I love the look of that notchback Monte Carlo.
I do too.
That was before they got out of hand. But even then, look how stretched out and stuff that is. But it still looks cool as hell. But and then we got the Ryan Blaney car. There you go.
I like
That's
that.
a good
green
looking.
up there.
That's a good looking
That's
car.
gonna ship too. Really that photo don't show that green up front there, but it's really cool looking.
Yeah, that's a good looking
And
car.
so yeah, you got that one, and then we got coming the following month. We have a club exclusive. You got to be in the club to get this kit, guys. It's the only way to get it, or have a friend in the club. He could buy it for you, just to give you a tip if you know, because a lot of people can't afford to be in the club. So if you have a friend that's in the club, he can purchase that car for you. You know, for you guys that the club's kind of out of the question. I know it's a huge commitment,
Mhm. And it's
but
a seriously limited
yeah,
number of these.
Ray Elders, the only man to from the West Coast to win 2 Cup races. He's pretty amazing, dude. Why that he is not in the Hall of Fame is beyond me.
Oh
He won
yeah,
how many championships? 4 in a row, West Coast championships, at least
I believe
4 in a
so.
row. I don't know how many total. And wins 2 Cup races out of a handful of races he ran in.
Yep.
So I mean, that guy should be in the Hall of Fame, definitely. But some of those older guys get looked over.
Yeah, they do.
But what a great career and what a great deal for NASCAR. But we're excited about it and got great response from the club. So if you do want one of those and you're not in the club, hit up one of your club member friends. You guys know them; they're all over the place. They're watching this show right
There's a
now.
few of them watching this this
We
video.
don't have a lot of extras, but whatever extras, Marco will put them up and they'll eat them up quick and they'll be gone. But
Yep.
and then the other kit going with that is, of course, the Chase Elliott Kelly Blue Book, which anyone can buy.
Another source, if they're of that, is they can contact a certain Mr. Doug, because Doug
No,
he's not going to get enough of them.
nope.
Oops,
We don't
sorry.
send him extras. Nope, not club exclusive.
Ooh, so
But that Chase Elliott's awesome.
that is another cool one. So once again, you could you could get one of these figures and pose it that way on your car. So yeah, cool
Yeah,
stuff.
that's a cool one. Yeah, that helmet's pretty easy actually to recreate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that's what's coming up, and a lot of great stuff. And then of
So
course the Kyle Larson championship car, that's the biggie.
Oh yeah.
And then I wish I could share with you some of the coolest stuff we have coming. But I can't.
Soon enough.
yeah,
Soon
they'll get
enough. I know.
They'll get it.
It's kind of that time where they don't want to. They want it towards the build up, towards the build up to the season, But most of these guys already know what they're doing, So, but we got some cool stuff, and I'll tell you, we don't have an answer on this, but I'm going to throw it out there. We were looking through the NASCAR.com, and there's like a what do you call them? Like a tribute car of Dell Jr. Bud cars on Next Gen Cars. Diecast did it. We were thinking
Oh
about
yeah.
doing that. What do you guys think? I think we should. We have a deal with them, so I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll do it. What do you
Why
think of
not?
that, Matt? Do you think
I think it'd be great.
a number 8 Bud Next Gen car would be cool
Absolutely.
with Dell Jr.'s name on it and the whole bit?
Yeah.
all
Something different.
licensed.
Something different.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
exciting.
We're gonna look into it. It's something
That would be really cool.
I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Racing wise, this weekend we got we have the NHRA, the final. And John Force retired. I thought he already
Yes, he did.
retired, to be honest with you, but
He didn't
I
make it
thought that,
official.
yeah, he didn't make it, but
Mhm.
we all knew it. But one the greatest ever, you know, and of course the greatest ever female fuel car
Mhm.
driver of all time is about to retire. This will be her last race.
Yep.
So Brittany will be going off, and I don't know if she'll come back. Who knows? Her sisters didn't, but who knows? It if she does, she does. If she doesn't, she accomplished a hell of a lot, man.
She
Oh
sure.
yeah.
I mean, to break Shirley Muldowney's record, wow,
Yeah, that is.
Mhm.
that's pretty
That was pretty big.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I really wish we had a car to kind of honor that, but we don't. So, but something down the road, and
Yeah, definitely.
go Ron Caps this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yep.
with
You
Ron,
got to you
baby.
got to be
He's our
behind
buddy.
Ron.
He put it all together for us. I mean, that's our
Yeah.
boy, you know. Hey, if Rainier had a car out right now, that'd be my favorite car. Right? So
Yep.
Yeah, can
old
understand
Lauren
that.
Rainier, he's definitely you know, you create such great friendships. I mean, even with Ray Elder's daughter, just she's been unbelievable. Marty Robbins' son, we've
Mhm.
met a lot of new people this year, and it's kind of cool. So yeah, we got and next year just is going to be insane.
Mhm.
Going to be a great year, and going to be able to build a few more Indy 500 winners with the
Yep.
Castroneves and the
Yep.
Sato car.
And
And you,
you're gonna book us some interviews so we can have some
yeah.
interviews on here. And I'm gonna hold
Once
your
I get
feet
my
to the fire.
computer, yeah, yeah, we're still moving, guys. So give us a little more time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we'll have some good interviews. Clay's going to do some builds, and Matt's going to do a few little tricks and things for us, and we'll have some more tips. Which we want to try and have either an interview or a tip at every show, but it's going to take another few weeks to get this started.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think I got nothing left. I'm stoked about the new car. I'm stoked. There's no announcements we can make because uh, otherwise we'd lose our licensing. And
I'm gonna throw a question out for you, and that is in regards to how are we progressing on the Salvino's hobby shop, whether it be online, which is fine,
Yeah.
but online.
it
How's
it's
how's things going with that?
the product is all here now. As far as getting it listed, we got to wait for the total move. So
Okay.
another couple weeks. We did integrate our shop, what is it called, Shopify,
Shopify.
over to eBay.
Mhm.
So for people
Oh
that
yeah.
don't know how to find us and just do eBay, they can find us now. And then so each thing takes time, you know. But the
Oh
shop
boy,
does
I
have
know.
stuff. Shop does have stuff in it, but it
Yep.
just doesn't have all the stuff. And it'll be couple, 3 more weeks to really
It
get
takes time.
And I just
moving. Moving's a bear.
put a nice big box in the hands of the people in the white trucks today that had 36 of the aero Indy aero kits in there. It has half a dozen IndyCar drivers in there, and about that many of the Cup car seated drivers in there. So
Those
Mm.
are beautiful too. Yeah, the Cup car drivers
Yeah.
are going to be great.
so
And
so
we're
you're
gonna
going to
we're
have
gonna start trying to add some decals in 2026.
That's
mhm,
cool.
Um, uh, we're gonna start trying to add some uniform decals onto our sheet in 26, so that if you want to put a driver in, the decals will be there. That's what I did love about, to me, in the old days,
Yeah.
the olden days. They used to always put the helmet decals and
uh,
sometimes the uniform decals once in a while,
Hmm.
but mainly the helmet decals. And I always thought that was really cool. So they got me to always put drivers in my open wheel cars because of it.
Yeah.
If you have the decals, well, hell, I'm gonna put a driver in it. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
I might use a different brand driver than theirs. Theirs was pretty, but you know, whatever, you know. But
Well,
yeah, I always thought that was cool.
I'll have to make sure that our stuff, like our drivers, never gets an opinion on them. That they'll all be
That's right. No,
Well, they were
good as I can do.
they were injection molded though, Jim.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's hard to yeah. You had seam line going around the helmet, and you could sand it, and you know whatever. It was great. They were great. Don't get me wrong. I love them.
Yeah.
I used them for years and years, probably 20 years, 30 years, whatever. But some guys came up with some resin ones that were nicer, you know.
Yeah.
And then they had all the little hook ends, you know, for the air bottle and all the little cool stuff. And they had the shield, you know, movable. I mean, yeah. But now you can't get them anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
luckily I bought a bunch of them.
Some of these things, I mean, over time, you're gonna sit down and look at that IndyCar driver we have and say, okay, I want you to do X, Y, Z. I want you to take off the windscreen, and I want you to make that as a separate part or do something, so we can just we want to continue to just take things up another step every time we can, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a seatbelt kit yet, so our driver comes with a seatbelt. Once we get a seatbelt kit, you'll be able to probably buy the driver with or without the seatbelts on it, so that you can put your own seatbelts, more realistic looking seatbelts on. So, but there's no reason to make that driver without a seatbelt kit.
Yeah.
So that's something that's coming, but we're working on it slowly. Hey, this garage band's doing what it can.
Yeah.
You know,
learning more songs.
But anyways, thank you guys.
Learning more songs. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything more to say about racing.
No.
I think Chevy stole the show, and then go NHRA this weekend.
That's it. Go Ron Caps.
Go Ron Caps. Go Ron Caps.
All right. Well, thanks, boys. And
all right.
And I'm gonna like I do every week, guys. When we play this video, I'm gonna be sitting here watching it.
We're live right now,
and I'm gonna be doing the comments and commenting with you guys and just chatting back and forth, and maybe even Matt sometimes if he's.
I think I can jump on.
He's got a little time. He'll.
I got time. I got time tomorrow morning. Yeah.
And, as John Lennon said, "Don't you know you can count me out?"
Yeah, we can do that.
Rick's not gonna be snoring. He's gonna be watching MotoGP. So have a good afternoon, gentlemen, and I will talk
all right.
to you.
Take care, Jim. Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Take care, everyone.